Yes, of course, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts on the Confused and I watched Alien. Yes, it's not the first time that I've watched the movie Alien. I've seen it maybe once, twice. I will put a third time watch because yeah, probably my third time that I've watched this movie. But it's been a while since I watched it, so yeah. With the tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream." Yes, that's true. Because, oxygen, there's no oxygen in space, so, that's why there's also no fire in space. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's a pop, it's a cult classic, that's what I mean. It's a cult classic. And the xenomorph are very cool. Come on. They look very cool. But maybe I'm a bit desensitized to scary movies and shit, but I'm definitely desensitized. Come on, look. I thought that a Serbian film would be worse. So yes, I'm desensitized. But I expected more from this movie, because oh yeah, Alien, it's so good, and also here also it says here a 9 out of 10, so that would have been a high 4, low 5 if it was my score, which it is not. It's not a high 4, low 5. Let's just start. We're in space, and on the right we see the Nostromo, which is maybe a spaceship, space station, something like that, and it's floating in space. It's not flying, because it's not drift. It's nothing coming out of the backside, so it's just floating through space. And it floats by, and we're now inside, and we're maybe in a hallway, and camera goes in the hallway. The camera is it's backing up a bit, and then shows us, we see a hallway adjacent from it, we're going inside that one, and I don't know if it's in this one, but we see, or if this is a different shot, I can't remember, but we see, I think, a kitchen table maybe, with 2 drinking birds on top of it. And if you don't know what a drinking bird is, you're probably lying, because you probably know what it is. If you're around my age or older, you probably know what it is because you've seen it in cartoons and all. It's those birds that with a glass of water that goes. Yeah, you probably have seen it in The Simpsons. When Homer was, when Homer was that super fat, I think from where is any key? I think it was in that episode, where he had that, the moo, and he worked from home. I think he had one of those things, and otherwise you probably have seen it in another cartoon or something like that, but that's a drinking bird. That's legit what it's called, a drinking bird. Who would have thought, it The name's it's literally what it does. Drinking bird. The bird that drinks. But for some reason, I want to have one. Yeah, because how many of you know somebody that has a drinking bird? Exactly. Probably nobody has one. So I kind of want one. Just to have one. Yeah, it's something stupid, but just to have one. And I don't know. So we see two drinking birds on top of it, and the camera is now turning to the left and moving then to the right. So we're going with an angle from go to the right, and it goes past another small hall, and at the end we see a ladder and two spacesuits. But also gonna leave to that, because if you want to know what's happening next, watch the movie yourself. Oh yeah, I have a space hugger from Legos. Well, not from the brand Lego, but I have a space hugger made of Lego that I still have to make actually. I want to do it, maybe live, because that would be fun. But so yeah. Apparently this is around the size of your actual face, so yeah, that would be very cool to make. And maybe we're gonna do it live, because that would be fun. Maybe a bit boring, but can be fun. It's hard to put on music. Because I don't know what's good. No, I can put on music, should that it's not copyrighted. Maybe we can do it live. Who knows? Yeah, I got this one last Christmas, and well, this movie comes out today. So today it's November 17th, 2025. And I got this one on Christmas 2024. I still haven't made it, I got it from my mom. I still have to put it together. And I love to Lego, but just didn't find the time for it, kinda. Anyway, let's back to the movie. The first half of the movie was kinda boring, to be honest. Not a lot happened. Yeah, maybe I think in the first hour, the only thing that happened is that that guy got found the xenomorph egg, and he got jumped. That's it. That's basically all the action that we got in the first movie. In the second half, the second hour, because apparently the movie was 2 hours. And tomorrow it's 2 hours and 17 minutes. It's worth it, because hopefully it's a better movie. But yeah, in the second one, obviously, we got the face, the space, the chest burster, from the hello, my honey, hello, my darling, hello, my ragtime girl, oh wait, the space balls. But we got that, and I expected actually more alien action. I thought we got more of the xenomorph, but apparently not. What is interesting, because I saw this in the Pillar comment section, from Pillar, his alien reaction. Somebody left a comment there saying that that there's a guy in the alien, in the xenomorph costume. There's a guy in there. From 2 meters, 8 centimeters. I don't know how many feet it is, but well, he said it, but I didn't read that part. But, so there's a large guy in there. I didn't expect that. They wanted to. They said also they wanted to do an animatronic, but what he wanted was too advanced for what they have, or something like that. If I'm correct, if you want the correct information, go to the Pocket Pillar Alien Reaction. Go watch it and go to his comment section, and obviously leave likes to his videos, because Pocket Pillar is a fun YouTuber. But yeah, I didn't expect a man to be inside there, which is kind of cool, And it's like Big Bird, There's also a guy in there, that. Well, yeah, but it's pretty cool, that there's just a guy, in a xenomorph costume in the entire movie. That's pretty cool. So also big shout out to the people, that made that costume. Big shout out also for just the props and for the set design. Pretty cool. This is 19. Oh Jesus, that's right. 1979. So that's yeah. Obviously, it's very cool. That is that that mouth inside the mouth. That obviously very cool. Yeah, there's also big shout out to. That was my rice cooker. Big shout out to the guy that played Ash, because apparently, Ash is one of the crew members, of the 7 crew members, and he's an android, apparently. But there was a scene where they interrogated him, and they kind of smashed his head off his body, and now the head was on the table, with his body laying next to it, but head on the table. So obviously they put something around his head so that he is through the table, from the underside. Now in real life, obviously. But why he should get a big ass shout out is because, except for his mouth and eyes, his head was motionless. He didn't move his head at all. Not any wiggle or something. It was just standing still and just looking and talking. So no, big shout out for him, because it was just completely motionless, So big props to him. It's maybe easy to do, but still big props to him. Overall, I think I will give this movie a 3 out of 5. Yes, I like definitely Predator was more fun, first Predator movie, but we have a whole week of Alien, so it's only getting better as far as I know. So I can't wait for tomorrow for Alien 2. So subscribe to the channel, leave likes, recommend a good Alien related movie. I don't mean Alien as in xenomorph, but I mean Alien. Just any kind of Alien movie. Recommend one. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my second channel, Underdog Eats, where I do food, drinks every week. Also, time, hot sauce and alcohol, or my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music. And yes, I have Is Mary an Instrument t-shirt. For the people that maybe wondered, because you saw Patrick's head. Yes, it's that meme. Yes. I'm so glad with this t-shirt. Yeah, I'm so happy. It's me as an instrument. No, Patrick. And horseradish isn't an instrument either. Or horseradish isn't also an instrument. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Alien 2. Also, I said that we're gonna watch after Blackadder that we ended yesterday. We should watch Adventure Time Fiona and Cake. But Fiona and Cake has 10 episodes. Every week there's gonna get one episode, is coming out. So I thought, why not watch the show Alien after we watch the whole Alien franchise? First we're gonna watch the show Alien. Alien Earth, which apparently plays 2 years before this movie, but is not canon to the movie. It's placed in an alternate universe, as far as I read on Wikipedia. Sounds fun. And also I'm probably gonna watch Tremors, the show, just by myself, not on YouTube. But maybe I will make an end review, for the show Tremors. Who knows? Because I really like Bert's character, so I kind of want to see him, and I'm kind of curious, how the show Tremors is, because I like the franchise Tremors. So I'm kind of curious, and hopefully I can watch the show. But I'm gonna leave it at that, and then after we watch the show Alien Earth, then we're going to Adventure Time Fiona Cake Season 2, because we have watched Season 1 already. It's on the channel, so go watch that one if you want to see it. It's a fun show, so if you have the chance to watch the show yourself, go watch the show, but go watch my reviews for it, and watch all my other reviews. We have over 720 movies on the channel, so a lot of movies. So check them out. We have also more videos. I still have to make lots of manga videos actually too. That's it. I'm gonna leave. See you guys next time. Bye.